Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to be assembling this full metal rear axle that WPL have sent me for my D12. So everything you get in the package is laid out on the bench in front of us. I've already pre-installed this gear here and the wheel hexes on the end, just because the grub screws are a little bit fiddly to get in and I keep dropping them. So my main reason for wanting a full metal rear axle is because I'm looking to change to a brushless motor in the future. I just want it to be able to cope with the added power. So let's get on with the build. So I will stop at certain points where there's certain tricky bits and point them out more specifically, but here we go. So just pop that one in there, make sure the bearings all line up. Stick the top plate on like that. See how freely it spins with the ball bearings. All right. So next we want to stick this in there, but firstly there's a hole in there for a ball bearing. So pop that in first, followed by the gear. So you will notice on there I've got a few of these paper gaskets. It's just to shim the diff, because I found if you don't put any in, it just binds up straight away. So I've got 3 in there, and I found that works for me. So that goes on there like that. So it spins nice and freely with those 3 gaskets on there. And let's pop the nice branded metal rear cover on. You see on the front there, there's space for another ball bearing. Just pop that over there. Just push it into the recess like that. One thing I didn't mention before is you get this nice little packet of blue grease. Just pop a bit of that on the diff gears before you seal it back up. There we go, filled it full of grease. So just got to pop the red cover back on now. Next thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to build the drive shaft. So I've already done this end, so you can see there. So it comes with the drive shaft end cup, the main part of the shaft, and you've got a tiny little block there, an even smaller pin that goes through it to secure it all together, and a snap ring that goes around the outside to hold it all together. So I'll just show you that now. Next. So on the end of the drive shaft you've got a loop there, a little metal block. We'll go through there, snaps into place there. And there is a hole in it which the pin goes through once the cup is on. So you want to line the cup up with the hole, and then try and feed the pin through, which is a little bit tricky. Back through the other side, there you go. So then all you need to do is just push your snap ring over to secure it all together, like so. So to join the 2 pieces of drive shaft together, all you've got to do is hook the little tab inside and push it in, and there you go, one complete drive shaft. So then the last thing you need to do to complete the build is you need to pop your freshly built drive shaft onto the axle. Obviously lining up the hole for the grub screw with the flat spot on the diff. Pop your grub screw in with a dab of Loctite to stop it coming out. Just wind it in until it stops. And I like to just tighten it up with this end of the Allen key so you get a bit more leverage. And there you go. So all that's left to do now is to pop this onto the truck. So to take the axle out of the D12, firstly we need to undo the grub screws on the drive shafts to remove it from the gearbox. Should just pull off a little wriggle. That's off of there. And you can do it one of two ways. You can either take out the two screws here to drop it off of the spring, but I think I'm just going to take the springs out complete with the axle and then swap it all over afterwards. That's off of there. Just need to unhook it from under there, and there you go, the axle's off. You can already feel the difference of the metal axle compared with this here plastic axle that's come off the truck. As I spin this one, I can feel that there's certain spots where it just goes tight. So hopefully the new axle is going to stop that, as I've shimmed that up nicely and it's all full of nice ball bearings. I've already put some Loctite on this grub screw, so we just need to find the flat spot on the motor and do it up. There we go. There you go then guys, that's how you install a full metal axle on your D12. I'll put a link down below in the description of where you can get yourself one from. The WPL official store is definitely the best place to get one. The packaging is brilliant, customer servicing is brilliant as well, and shipping times are really quick too. So yeah, there you go. If you've got any questions, put them down in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.